Hey guys, how you doing? Everybody hear me out there? Oh, hey S. Robbins. I see S. Robbins. I see Lucky James Eller. I see Jimmy Licardi. So let's get in here and do. I didn't set this up. I just kind of just threw this one together. So let's see if that does anything. Oop, don't want to put it out that way. Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, we had a wonderful weekend. It was doing pretty good. Do this. But there we go. I don't know if we'll find any silver quarters, but as y'all probably heard, there's a coin shortage going on. So I've been told by all my banks that they won't let me order anything anymore. So because of that, I was able to go out and get some custom wrapped quarters. Maybe we'll find some W's. Actually, I should probably put W's in there also. That's a good thing to put up there on the scroll. I didn't think about. Let's put that up there. Everybody have a good 4th of July. There's a lot of people firing off fireworks around here, I tell you. Let's get into these quarters and see what we can find. I've always had pretty good luck with customer wrapped quarters. There's a 2009 right off the bat right there. Out of Guam. Guess I should put that up there on the board too. Because I always find at least a few 2009s. There we go. There we go. Got the scroll going better now. Let's see what else we end up with running around. Andy, hey, welcome. As I was telling everybody else, I can't get bankrupt quarters or anything bankrupt right now because of the coin shortage. But I was able to go to a credit union around here, and they let me swap a box of quarters that I had here at the house for these custom wrapped quarters. So who knows what we can find in here. All my silver quarters that I have found in my life has always been from customer wrap quarters. So there's just no telling what we're going to find in these bank wrapped ones. I mean, customer wrapped ones. But I thought we'd go through them, see what we can find. Probably should put my gloves on, but I just won't be touching my face today. Les Likes Coins, hey, welcome to the channel. Like I said, we're doing customer wrapped quarters today because I can't get anything else. But hey, we might find who knows what in these customer wrapped ones. Did y'all check out that magnet fishing video I did a little while last weekend? Because that was a pretty shocker to come up with a KitchenAid mixer in the midst of a whole bunch of magnet fishing. All right, S. Robbins, go ahead, fix that phone. That's a shiny one right there. Yeah. Y'all let a whole bunch of fireworks off yesterday, or go see fireworks? There's a lot of people letting them off here, but I couldn't see any from the house. But you could definitely hear them all. Yep. I used to live at a house that we could see the city fireworks from the house, but we ended up selling that one, so no longer live there. But we used to do a lot of fireworking. Oh, found another 2009 Guam. That makes 2 of those we found so far. Anybody do any picnics or anything else yesterday? There's another 2009 District of Columbia. Come on. There we go. That makes 3 2009s we found in these rows. I realized I got a typo there in my quarters. That's what I get for rushing it. Next time I get in there, I might fix that. I hope we're going to find some silver in here. I've always usually been pretty good at when I get customer wrapped rolls. That's the only place I ever found actual silver quarters, which would be great. And we might find a W quarter too, so that'd be cool also. Hey Ron, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Oh look, I got cheated. In that row of quarters, somebody cheated me 20 cents because there is a nickel in my quarter wrapped. Customer wrapped quarters. Nothing like getting a little bit cheated. Of course, now that they've cheated me out of 20 cents, they're gonna have to make it up to me by finding a silver quarter in there, which would be good. Latest news. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for stopping in. I've seen you on others. I'm glad you stopped here on my live stream. I said we are hunting customer wrapped quarters because I can't get anything else anymore. All my banks tell me that they are on restrictions and cannot order anything due to the coin shortage. So I was able to get a credit union to swap me out some quarters with some customer wrapped quarters. I also have some customer wrapped nickels and some customer wrapped pennies also to go through. So that's at least something for us to do. Yes, John Chum Adventures, we are hunting quarters. But these are customer wrapped quarters, like I just got through saying, so hopefully we can find a W or some silver in these, because quite frankly, every silver quarter I have ever found in circulation has been from customer wrapped ones and not from bank wrapped. I haven't found anything for silver in a bank wrapped quarter box ever. But with these, I have found 3 or 4 silver quarters in them, so don't know. Oh, look, bicentennial. That's gonna be worth something someday. Hang on to that. And I'm also looking around to see if I see any variety while I'm doing this, but I'll probably end up having to go through the years after the search, but we'll see what happens. We also might find a proof nickel, proof quarter too. I found those in these bros before. Or we might find nothing at all. Well, I ordered a new magnet for magnet fishing, and unfortunately, it went awry. So it said it was supposed to be shipped here, and I was supposed to got it a couple of days ago. And then they were said that they were mistaken shipping, and they ended up shipping it to Durham instead of here in High Point. So because of that, I ended up calling them because after 2 days, I got no movement of that package. And then they said, told me, they said, well, we'll try to send it out. And then all of a sudden, it went from that to undeliverable. So they ended up giving me my money back. Ended up having to call the company, and they were real nice and said that they were on back order, but they were going to have a couple come into the office on Friday or next week, and as soon as one came in, they'd just ship it out straight from there, and I'd be able to get it a lot sooner than buying it off of Amazon, which is what I did initially, which is fine with me. Boy, somebody painted this one. Look at this, guys. Somebody painted that one up good. Welcome back, S. Robin. Did you get your phone fixed? Ozart, what's up, buddy? Well, we decided to hunt some quarters today and some bank customer rep quarters. No, 1966. Because I can't get any other quarters anymore. But as I was telling everybody else that was in the chat, most time I can find silver has been in customer rep quarters. So hopefully we'll get lucky and find some. Yeah, I'm not happy about the coin shortage. First, it was halves I couldn't get a hold of. They said they wouldn't give me any half dollars because they were on restrictions. So I couldn't do halves anymore. And now they won't let me get anything at all. Which is why I've started to look for other things to have content for the channel. You know, like magnet fishing and stuff like that. But I do have some, like I said, customer wrapped rolls that we can go through. These, I got a box of nickels and a box of pennies. I do have one brand new bank wrapped roll of pennies I haven't gone through yet. So we got stuff to do and look through and hopefully find some nice things. Well, it's got some nice yellow toning to it. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but kind of got a yellowish tone to it. What's everybody been up to over the weekend? Anything interesting? Anybody find anything? Yes, thank you for smashing that like button. Said hopefully we'll find something good in these rolls. Besides the 2009s we always find. Or at least I do. What's state quarters? Philadelphia. Bots mishating themselves today. Won't take 1,000. Well, I haven't changed anything with them, so it must be something with Streamlabs. Come on, let's find something. Anything. You know, we all know quarters are pretty tough anyway. Oh, look at that one. Look how chewed up that thing is. Somebody went to town on that poor quarter. Y'all see that silver round I got from Storm CA? That was a nice round. Gorgeous. I ended up putting that into a case, airtight case. So I was glad to have that in my collection. If you're looking for a thing of commands, if you hit exclamation point comms, it will tell you all the commands you have to run something. And if you're a mod, you can add coins and everything else. Come on, come on. Oh, I got gypped again. So we put a 2016 nickel in my custom wrapped rolls. Now I'm down 40 cents on these quarters. Better find something good to make up for it, right? Well, I think we're all in at this point, Handy Andy. You know, I've already swapped my quarters that I know wasn't gypping anybody out of for these. So what's here is what's here. Hopefully, we won't lose any more things. So somebody putting rocks or pennies in on this stuff. You know, somebody's got to be able to have done that on purpose with these custom wrapped rolls. There's no way they did not know that they're putting a nickel into a quarter roll. That looked like an old coin there for a minute, but it was just a well-worn 1981. I've got a little bit of a good old swamp coin there. Lovely. Anybody been watching anything interesting here lately? One thing we've been watching is a sitcom called, I think it's called Mickey, about this girl that has to take over her rich sister's kids. It's kind of cute, kind of funny. Then I've been playing a lot of Civilization 6 in my downtime. It's Mr. Doughboy. How you doing, Mr. Doughboy? How you doing today? No way what? If y'all have not seen Mr. Doughboy's cannon shoot video that he produced the other day, y'all really need to go out there and check out that cannon shot video. That was pretty cool. was hoping for a W there. Oh, it's a Philadelphia. He shoveled a hot dog in last night. Well, I bet that was a pink mist blast. If I ever saw one. Philadelphia. Oh no, buffering circle. Sorry, S1 50 caliber Frank. Yeah. Well, you want a 50 caliber. Here you go. There's a 50 cal from bulletsandburgers.com. Not that they're sponsoring the channel, but I went there and shot this one of these bad babies, which was pretty cool. Out of Browning, not a Browning, Barrett. So if you're ever out in Vegas, definitely go by and see Bullets and Burgers and take them up on one of their things. That was actually a very fun trip. Matter of fact, if I had to do it over again, I probably would have went with their platinum package, which their platinum package is you get to shoot a 50 cal machine gun. I just went for the sniper rifle, which I wish I went ahead and paid the extra and shot the 50 cal. I think that would have been even funner. The cannon is a 50 caliber. Okay, cool. 69 caliber brown best. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Well, it looks like from your video you have the property to shoot it on. Fortunately, I do not around here. Oh, there's a lull. That's a P. Not a W. Nice. Few hundred acres. That's awesome. Well, I wouldn't have had having a few hundred acres in land myself. I could go outside and shoot when I want to, or anything else. I usually have to go to a range if I'm going to go do that. Those that don't have the property around here. But that's awesome that you got that to do that on. Is it mostly wooded, farmland? What is it? Woods, yep. That's the way to have it. Love to have a few hundred acres of woods around me. That would be awesome. If I had that much property, then I could set off fireworks and do whatever I wanted to. Outskirts of the White Mountains National Forest. Cool, cool. We got a green space around us, but it's mostly a subdivision. So even though I partially back up to a small wooded area, it isn't, it's just like a very small creek bed kind of thing that's got woods on both sides of it. Just enough to give you a little privacy in the back, but not much. There's some deer that roam out there that I've seen a couple times. And there's a big, huge lake that's not too far from us. Matter of fact, I found on that lake a good place to go magnet fishing. I'm going to go try that. Oh, here's another 2009. It's kind of swampy, but it is a 2009 American Samoa. Thanks, 4. Let's go over here and correct my typos a little bit. There we go. Deer, black bear, moose, bobcats, etc. Yeah, I can imagine coming out of that forest. Moose? Boy, that's moose and bear is pretty big game. So it must be a huge. Of course, I don't know where the White Mountains National Forest is, but it sounds like it's a pretty big one. I mean, the coins. If you want to see coins, it's called time coins, not just coins. Was Moose hit by a car last week? Well, moose are very big animals, so yeah, I can see why you might think it would be a horse. Those are huge. Oh, U.S. Virgin Islands, 2009. Found that, so that makes 5 2009s we found in that box. Yep, 2009's got a very low mintage, so it's always good to have those, and I've always kept all the 2009s that I find. I got a couple of rolls of them off in plastic containers of each of the ones of the quarters, because that's what I've usually, if I'm hunting a box to see if I find W's or anything else, I usually, if you go back and look at the videos, that it's usually just 2009s that I find. Every once in a while I will find a error or variety. I found the extra branch on the I think it's a South Carolina coin, and the extra claw in the Alaskan coin. I have not been able to find, as of yet, the low leaf, and I found a few in God We Rust errors. We haven't even found a foreign coin in here yet, which is also kind of unusual. But hey, it happens. Nope, you can read all of trust there. Hey, scrapping, hoarding, and tinkering fun. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Just hunting some customer road bank. Let me get my words out right. Some customer wrapped quarters. See if we find anything interesting, since we can't, in the coin shortage, you can't order any coins. This is the best I can do at the moment. But so far we found a bunch of 2009s, but that's about it. But hey, who knows what the next roll might come up with. I was saying before, most of my silver quarters that I find are in these customer wrapped rolls. Sometimes you find the best stuff that way. And sometimes it's a bust, just like the bank wrapped ones. You know, I'm not too, let's put that underneath scope. Zoom down on it. I can't see from there. Yeah, it looks like we got a little extra claw there. There's a little bit of an error. Hi, Susie Q. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for stopping in. Eat too many tacos. Guess what? That's what my wife and I, we had tacos for lunch today. That's what we ate, was tacos. Can't be mad at that. Tacos are great. Hey, Susie Q, did you see that magnet video that I posted the other day? Well, last week. Yeah, you're never going to guess what I ended up pulling up out of that creek. Because I was shocked myself. I could not believe we pulled that out of that creek. So yeah, you definitely need to check that out. I can't wait to go back to. I had fun doing that. That was some magnet fishing was definitely something that was really fun to do. We all had fun that day. So much so I went ahead and ordered a more powerful magnet because I only got the one I have is it was only a 250 pound magnet, and I went ahead and bought myself a 1,200 pound magnet because there's a couple times I felt stuff that I definitely was onto something, but it just wasn't strong enough to get a good hold to bring it on up, especially at that first place in the video, right around that dock. Just wasn't strong enough. Yep, it's very cool to do. I like doing it. It was very nice. Well, I guess that's true too. If you end up clicking on a tractor or something like that, you might lose your magnet. But then again, you got the opposite is true too. That you feel something down there, but it's just not good enough to pull off. So I'm sure it happens to everybody sooner or later. I might have to go buy me a hand cranked winch or something like that to pull up some of the stuff that might be in there. But you know, magnet fishing does two things: is it provides entertainment, but it also cleans up our rivers and streams and lakes. So, you know, I think it's a win-win both ways. Well, even a 350 is bigger than the one I got. Like I said, I only got like a 250 on mine. Philadelphia. Yeah, I bet it does. I bet it does. One of the things that on the video that I pulled up that I actually ended up knocking back into the water and it wouldn't latch on again after that, was I found a nice railroad spike that I pulled up in the same place that I got the thing that you got to see. It's pretty cool though. And that sucker was pretty heavy. Yep, I hear you. That's why I see people throw out those grappling hooks on some of these videos. One of the things I think about is, man, if that thing got hooked on a big tree or something to that effect, you're not going to get that grappling hook back. The magnet, you might be able to slide it off or pull it off. But that grappling hook, once it's set, I think you're pretty much sunk. Yeah, yep. I don't know if I've seen his particular channel, but I've seen a lot of them, and yeah, I've seen him pull up motorcycles, bicycles, guns, basketball goals. Of course, the one I found was pretty amazing too, so it was kind of like, wow. There's something you just would not believe that you'd find in a creek. We are getting down to the last rolls of this box. And my hope for silver is dwindling. Well, there's a miscellaneous though. There we go. Take a look at that one. Let me put a little purple cross on it. All right, Suzy Q, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Hope you'll give me a thumbs up on the way out. Take care, be safe. Happy boxing. I don't envy you. I've done enough moving boxing up to last a lifetime, I think. Hopefully I'm not going to have to move anymore. Lowell, Philadelphia. Come on. Let's find something. Another little Philadelphia. I believe poor S. Robbins still fighting with her phone. Oh, there's a river of no returns out of Philadelphia. That's the first one of the river of no returns I've seen in this box. Oh, there's another one. Also Philadelphia. Wouldn't it be great to open up one of these rows of quarters and end up with a whole row of silver quarters? That would be awesome. Probably never going to happen, but that would be awesome. That would be cool. That'd be pretty epic if that happened. Maybe it's this one. Maybe this row is I'm gonna pour it out here, and it'll be a whole row. No. Oh well. A man can dream, right? A man can dream. Or better yet, find a standing Liberty quarter in here, or a barber. That would be pretty epic. There's a close one, 1965. It was only 1 year earlier. That would be epic. We would celebrate and have fun. This is getting interesting. So far, this row has been nothing but older quarters. I mean, there's no state quarters or anything in this. These are just all clad eagle quarters. That was an interesting row, actually. Every one of those quarters were all the eagle quarters on the back. Makes me wonder what the next row is going to be. But most of these other rows that I've had were mostly state quarters. And this one's state quarters. Yes, we need some silver. Have not found any. Haven't found much of anything in these rolls. Except for 2009. Which is not nothing, I guess. It's better than nothing. But I have found something. Alright, keep it going. 77, 77, 78. Come on. Be nice if we found one silver coin in here. Would be pretty cool. Make the hunt worth it. Or a W. W would be fine too. I'll take either at this point. Let's see what we find in this roll. So 2. on this side as well. Push these out, they're in there tight. Well, we are down to our last 10 rolls of this box. We've been pushing through them pretty fast. So far, no proofs, no silver, no W's. We might have found one of those claw errors. It's up there on the corn cam. But that so far has been all she wrote out of these customer wrapped rolls. But hey, we know quarters are tough. River no returns, Philadelphia. Oh, I was hoping for a W. But I can't seem to get a W. For the win. Or proof. Or silver. Or anything. Can't get a break with this box. This 5 2009. Is Handy Andy getting slaughtered at every turn? River no returns out of Philadelphia. Oh, another 2009 Puerto Rico that we found. That makes 6 2009s. Yeah, it's supposed to be a time heist. He must keep getting lost in the time streams of chasing those silver lines. So he's sneaking around. Alright, come on, guys. Let's find something. Wow, there's some nice new coins in this one. That looks kind of shiny. There's a nice and shiny San Antonio Missions, but it's a Philadelphia. There's a nice and shiny, what's this one? That's Minnesota. And another state quarter and another Philadelphia for a lull. Oh well, I was hoping it was going to be something nice. But once again, I was robbed. Of course, it ain't the first time, you guys, that I've been robbed. 2 companies stole my ideas. I didn't get any royalties out of it. None. I'm sure somebody made a lot of money off of it. It wouldn't be a live stream if I didn't drop one on the floor. 1984. I was trying to see if that was a It gotta be rust error, but it's not. There's another one, and it's not either. This one we got a taped up end on this one. I wonder if that means it's extra secure because it's got silver in it, or W's, or something else. So far, the ender does not tell me that that's the case. No, looks like a typical row. But hey, wouldn't it be nice? You got custom wrapped nickel roll with 48 nickels in it. Okay, that's a lot of nickels for a roll. I don't think there's that many in a roll. Well, so far this box has just cost me 40 cents. And we got 4 rows left in the box. To find something. But hey, it's not over until it's over, so we'll keep on going until we finish, or well, until we finish. I don't think we're going to stop in the middle of this now, even if we found something that was silvery. Oh, another 2009. So that makes 3 of the Guams, 1 of the Delawares, 1 American Small. We almost got 1 of each of the 2009s that are out there, out of that box. Making a total of 7 2009 quarters. Philadelphia, River No Returns. Ugh. Swampy. Look at that. Swamp coin. Looks like it takes this quarter. $1985 quarter. If it was only a 58, we would be really in business. Instead of an 85. A swampy Washington quarter. Got 5 people watching. That's pretty cool. Spend your Sunday afternoon with me. Whoa, out of Philadelphia. All right, guys. Andy lived through one. See, there is good luck in the world. Of course, I think he probably used all the luck we had for finding silver on making it through that heist. That's what happened. All the luck went to that. Yep, there's another American Samoa. 2009. Come on. Focus. Makes 2 of those we found. Raising our 2009 total up to 8. Well, guys, that's it. Yeah, pretty much a clad dump. No silver in it, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's the way quarters happen. very unusual to get a quarter, several quarters anyway nowadays. I have found a few, and all of them been in customer wrapped rolls. But you know, that's the way it works. Did find 8 2009s. So we found like 3 of the Guams and 1 of the District of Columbia and 2 of the American Samoas, 1 of the U.S. Virgin Islands, and 1 of the Puerto Ricos. So something, they are a little vintage, and I do keep them, so they'll go into my little tubes. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all staying with me and being here. Appreciate that. Hopefully in the next box we'll find something better. Like I said, I got a nickel and a penny banks to do, and we'll do those on another day. But thanks, Jimmy and Handy Andy, for stopping in and being here, and whoever else might be lurking in the channel. You too, Handy Andy. Be safe. Have fun for the rest of the weekend. As always, happy hunting, guys, and good luck.